This is a demo for Ceramics One because you're not going to get a chance to throw on the wheel. This is a quick demo to kind of give you the idea of how to do it. We're going to go through several hand positions. The first piece of paper, we dome and we cone, and we do that 3 times. Then I'll go through the other pieces of paper, but that's what we're going to do. This is a potter's wheel. First thing we need to do is take a bat, put a bat on the wheel head. You put the bat pins up through the holes on the bat. Then you take, in our case, 1 pound of clay, put it in the center, better in the center. Now the hand position is this, left hand straight up and down, right hand comes in, crosses over, fingers go down. To dome, you push down. To cone, you push in. You have to do that 3 times. So we get it spinning, doesn't have to be going real fast, just there. Touch the bottom of the bucket. Kind of come in. You lean forward. The center of your chest is over the center of the wheel. That's domed. You see where it was spinning in my hands like this. Then to cone, I'm going to push with my body. My elbows tucked in here, pushing that way. That's 1. Then back down into a dome. Back up into a cone. You're actually wedging on the wheel as you center the clay. Two. Three. Now my clay is centered. All pieces on the wheel start as a cylinder. So I'm going to the next piece of paper and I'm going to tabletop. Then I'm going to open it and then I'm going to cut a groove in it. So tabletop, left hand is up. Grab your thumb. I'm pushing down with the blade of my hand as I'm pushing it with the side of my palm. Now after you do it, you know how big a hockey puck to make for certain shapes. Like the bowl I'm making out of 1 piece of clay is about as wide as my knuckles. That's the first drawing. Now I'm going to open it up, and you want a shallow V. So I keep my fingers straight. Water's your friend. I'm going to go down right in the center, keeping a low angle. Now, how far do I go? After a while you'll learn, but to check, I'm going to take my potter's needle, stop the wheel, put my finger on it so I can slide it, put it down in, 3/8 of an inch. That's about what you want. Now, I've done my second drawing, I've opened it. Now I'm going to make a groove in it. Same hand position, and I'm just going to open it up. Notice how it comes out. Lola, get down. Show them Lola, our studio assistant. All right, now I've opened it up. Next thing I need to do is I have to compact the bottom, otherwise I'll get S cracks when it dries. So both arms on your knees, put your rib down, I push down. Lola, throw the clay in the scrap bucket. Now, I'm ready to pull a cylinder. Everything on the wheel starts as a cylinder, and then from there you shape it. So to get my clay wet, I'm going to make the peace sign, put one finger on each side, give it a little water till the water runs down both sides. I have my thumbs interlocked like this. This is what touches the clay. The other fingers are just to help hold the hand steady. Push in. The inside hand is higher than the outside hand. Pull it up. And then slowly take your hands off. And again, I'm keeping it straight. The idea is to hit your full height in 3 pulls. So that was 1. That's 2. Notice each time I wet the walls down. That's 3. Now, to shape my bowl, I'm going to use a different kind of rib. This is the rib to compact the bottom. And then this is the rib I'm going to use to make the curve. But again, got to wet it down. Going to come in here. And you've got a little bowl with a flare on it. Now, this is called a lip finisher. It floats in your bucket. It's a piece of leather chamois attached to a wine cork, and you just take it, put it on there, it rounds the edge off. This area down here, if you notice how it flares out, I cut a foot in it tomorrow. But I want to trim that down so I don't have a lot of work tomorrow. So I take my throwing stick or a wooden knife and I'm squeezing the sponge as I push down in. Till I hit the back. Then I take my potter's needle and I'm just going to slide it under that ring that I trimmed off. Then I take the sponge and I just squeeze it out. Just hold it on the inside to pick up all the water. You don't want to leave water in there because your clay will dissolve. And to make the job a little easier tomorrow, I just take a dry sponge and clean off the back. Got a little piece hanging on it. I'm going to clean that off. All right, there you go. And finished bowl. That's all we've got to do. Now we'll take it. You take the bat off. Okay, and it has to dry 4 hours before I can come back and finish it and cut the foot on the bottom. So we take it over, put it up on the drying rack, and that's how you make a bowl.